Welcome to a Transformers Generation 1 review. This time we're going to be looking at Rodimus Convoy, also known as Rodimus Prime. This is the Japanese original reissue. I've had this particular one for a while, but I'm going to be reviewing same figure, different one, but I'm going to show why in a little bit. I did originally do a review of this figure, but it was the Toys R Us commemorative edition, but I was always kind of unhappy with that review since it was always missing the gun and a couple of other accessories, so I figured I'd give it another shot. So just taking a look at this mint box here. Has a nice Generation 1 style here with Rodimus here, and then you see the toy on the right side and transformation on the top, and on the back has his picture, Metroplex, Triptychon, Skylink somewhere, there he is, Ultra Magnus, a couple Rodimuses, pretty neat. On the bottom, another picture of the toy. But I'm not actually going to be reviewing the figure inside this box because this is in mint condition. I wanted to do another one of these of the Japanese version, so I got this one here. Got it online real cheap because the box is so sun bleached. Let's see the difference here. But the toy's in perfect shape. So that's why it didn't really bother me at all that the box is really messed up. But so let's go ahead and check this guy out. So here we have Rodimus in his vehicle mode, and just besides the toy, it comes with a card. It comes with this leaflet, his gun, and a couple of shield blasts for the trailer when it's in kind of its base mode. Now, as I've mentioned in my previous review, I absolutely love this vehicle mode. It is 100% accurate. It just looks great. The chrome smokestacks here, or exhaust, whatever you want to call it, just looks great. The flames are very nice and crisp and clear, as the rub symbol here. And the sticker I just put on is kind of putting it off. But yeah, it just looks great. I don't have Hot Rod at the moment, at least one loose. Otherwise I would compare it, but I plan on getting one soon. Because, you know, as I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a lot of Rodimus reviews simply because I'm very excited for the masterpiece Rodimus Convoy that's coming out. So that's about it in vehicle mode. He does have rubber tires. The original run of Rodimus Prime did have rubber tires and metal toes, but then later on they changed it to plastic tires and plastic toes. But for the reissue, they stuck with the original classic design for it. So this is about it. To transform him into robot mode, just simply take the cab and I'll just set the cab off to the side for now. Fold up the feet. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. Take the spoiler off here. Separate the arms. Pull this forward, bring down the torso, flip up the head, and then reattach the spoiler. And that's him in robot mode. Very simple transformation, even by Generation 1 standards for a main character. The transformation is pretty unacceptable. Articulation is really only just in the arms. It's very weird that his arms aren't really attached to his shoulder. They're just really more attached to his sides, which is kind of weird. Now, this figure is also very heavily criticized for having a very weird looking face. If you look at his face, he just has the appearance of being a very old, wrinkly old man. The reason why that is because this figure is mainly based off the original sketch of the Rodimus Prime character, where he really went from being the young looking hot rod to really the original design was really kind of old looking, not really tough looking. As you can see, just has kind of really old looking appearance. But then that's where they got the idea for the design of the figure. But then they changed that to give him kind of, it doesn't really look like, the Optimus Prime's successor. It just looked like an old man, so it didn't look tough, so they changed the design a little bit. But the toy was kind of dismissed and just kept a kind of old look to it. And of course, you can take his gun, put it in his hand. Gun's pretty large. Stand on the side, take the trailer here, split it in half. There's a cannon here. Bring it up. Attach the shields here to the side. There's no place to store them inside the trailer, which is why a lot of people, including myself, tend to lose them. If there's a way to store them anywhere, there may be something on the bottom, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to look into it. I would definitely recommend doing that. So you can have them like this. Rather awkward looking, but it's being brought to the Masterpiece figure, so I guess that's the only reason why I even bother mentioning it. Go ahead and take just set it aside. So, yes, it is very lacking for a G1 figure, especially a leader character, the successor to Optimus Prime. Yeah, I think he definitely deserved a much better figure than this. But it does have its certain appeal. For one, Rodimus does have a certain fan base among them. So, and even though the robot mode isn't that great, it's pretty big, so it has at least that going for it, even though it is rather inaccurate. It doesn't have any real gimmicks or anything, just holds a gun. If it just had more posability, I could see this just being a great figure, even though it's pretty freaking ugly. That's about it. Looks pretty fine from the side. But yeah, I'm going to be reviewing some more Rodimus figures. I'm going to try to get a hold of the Hot Rod. May try to get it with the Target Master, that version, but I'm not sure yet. So, until next time, thanks for watching.